Cliff Godwin, student athletes Ethan Norby and Luke Nowak. We'll start first with an opening statement from the coach and then go to questions for our student athletes.
Proud of our guys. Obviously, navigating a doubleheader today, not easy. We got to the final championship game the hard way. The guys showed a lot of toughness. Super proud of Norbs, man, going out there in very offensive conditions, 5 1/3. I mean, Evansville was really, really offensive. They're older and only giving up 4 earned runs, striking out 9. I mean, I thought that was the key to the game. Obviously, McChrystal had a great day, and our offense just kept pouring it on, which we needed to. And, you know, that 7-run night was huge. So super proud of our guys. And, hey, I need everybody in Greenville to take off work tomorrow. I'll pay something. I don't care, your boss. But we need every seat to be filled. And it's not our choice to play at noon. But, hey, this doesn't happen every day. There's a lot of places in the country that would love to have a noon regional championship game, and it's a national holiday, so please take off work tomorrow and let's have this place rocking tomorrow.
Questions for our student athletes?
Luke, how do you just kind of describe the last few days, the walk-off against Wake Forest, and being a part of today's success from your perspective?
Well, it's just an honor to be able to play in the postseason, and every extra game you get, you want to take advantage of. So just getting to play baseball at this time of year when a lot of teams aren't is just a blessing, and just trying to go out there and do your best every day.
Ethan, the opposing team complimented how you were having all your pitches working today. You threw 58, 1 day rest. How'd you feel out there?
I felt great. Training staff did a great job getting me ready to go, and I just went out there and did my thing.
Ethan, to go from people calling you Connor at the beginning of the season to chanting your name, the entire Clark LeClaire Stadium, and what was that moment like for you?
It was special. Just what the fans have done for me and my family, just incredible, and they've made this part of my life just amazing.
Luke, what went into your just kind of preparation throughout the year just to get to this spot where you're a crucial member in this lineup here?
Just trying to be consistent every day. I had a lot of experience from last year, so just trying to do the little things right each day in practice, and eventually things will go your way.
Ethan, I mean, they obviously had some success, some long balls, but you just kept throwing strikes even after those moments. How key was it to lock back in, not to let that kind of get to you?
I mean, they're a great team. I know how to keep going after them, to just keep battling, just trying to eat up innings as much as I can so I can save some guys. But like I said, they're just a great team, just trying to keep going after them.
And Ethan, with how fast you work when you get the ball and throw it, does that just kind of help just flush whatever happened and you just keep throwing?
Sometimes, but most of the time I like J-Dub really does a good job at just controlling me, just like telling me to slow down a little bit whenever things just start throwing balls and stuff. But just the pace just helps me just keep in rhythm.
Take 2 more for the student athletes.
Luke, when this place gets rocking, I mean, as an offensive player, just y'all seem to feed off of it. What does it kind of mean to you guys to have that support?
A lot. It rattles pitchers. Guys come in here and they're not as comfortable, and you get better pitches to hit, and it just allows us to be the team we are.
Luke, can you touch on some of those guy-to-guy things too? The last couple of days you've been able to, this guy hits and then that guy hits and then down the lineup, and what is kind of it like for you guys when that gets going?
Hitting's contagious, so we stick to the plan, and obviously like yesterday we faced an elite arm in Burns, and we put a lot of good ABs together. Didn't get much early, and then boom, we scored 4. Gives us some momentum, and just carrying that momentum into the day, and just when everyone's sticking to it 1 through 9, like, we're gonna have a good shot every single game. So.
Luke and Ethan, thank you. We'll let you go to good summers.
Appreciate it, guys.
Questions for Coach Cliff Godwin?
Y'all can go. Yes, sir. Yeah, see you guys. Nice.
Well, Cliff, between games, you talked about needing the offense to just kind of show up, and you guys score in 8 different innings, 19 hits. I mean, does that kind of answer the bell for you?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're going to have to do that again tomorrow. Obviously, our pitching stint, especially when the wind's blowing out like it was tonight, no lead safe. Didn't really feel good about it until the bottom of the ninth when we were up 13. So, super proud of all of our guys that went out there today, but especially Jaden Winter, settled in and was really good for 2 innings.
Coach, before the ninth inning today, you guys have not scored more than 2 runs in an inning all day, despite having 22 runs. What do you think was going for the guys at the plate to stay that consistent? I don't even know if you had a 1, 2, 3 inning all day.
I just thought the guys were really focused. We talked about it yesterday after facing Burns and how we stuck to an approach in 1 through 9, and we just made it hard on Burns. Like I said, it's an elite arm. The breaking ball is, it looks like a fastball, and it's not a fastball. It's breaking like a foot. So once our guys got back into that, I thought we had missed that for a couple weeks, even at the conference tournament. So they've had a very focused intent with their approach, and we're going to need to do that again tomorrow.
How do you balance as coaches trying to prepare for tomorrow and also get into rest? I mean, with this short turnaround.
I go, man. Workload management is thrown out the window. So we're not the NBA. So it's hey, show up tomorrow if you've got 4 hours of sleep. As I told him today, I said, hey man, you seniors gonna be tired. Hey, next year you can't be tired today. And some guys are playing banked up. Riley Johnson barely can run. I thought we were gonna take him out of the game, and the Clonch is on deck, and there comes Riley Johnson. He's like, I'm good. I'm like, well, you've been gone for 15 minutes in the training room, so I didn't know you were good. But he's a warrior. Starling's a warrior. Joey Barini. All those guys, they've been banged up all year, and they just keep playing.
You've known Ethan for so many years. How have you kind of seen him grow from this high school kid to, coming out and pitching the way he did tonight, helping set you guys up?
Man, he's so much different than Connor. I hope Connor's going to listen to this, but he's one of the maturest freshmen I've ever been associated with as far as academically, in the weight room, taking care of his arm care stuff, at practice. Sorry, Connor, but Connor was not like that as a freshman. He made Coach Godwin lose a lot of hair. So, but then he became a really good player, and he's a great player pro ball, and I wish somebody would give him an opportunity in the big leagues.
For Luke, who maybe wasn't an everyday player throughout the year, but to step into this role, what has he done behind the scenes that allowed him to have this success?
Luke's a worker, man, and I grabbed him 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said, hey, just because the season hasn't gone the way you have wanted it to, or any of us, for him individually, I said, you got to keep working. Don't just cash the season in, because you can be a big piece to what we need. And Coach Lartigue and Packard have worked really hard with him, just with his approach. And I just think last fall and early spring, he's got out of himself, and he's trying to hit for more power, which is fine, but you want to still be able to use your speed tool and hit the ball on the ground and stuff. So, but he's put together some really, really competitive at-bats in the past couple of days.
Coach, 2019, similar story. You lost Game 1 to Quinnipiac, came back, won it all. What do you remember from that regional that you can lean on for the key to your success that you might be relying on now?
Well, it just takes a lot of toughness. It takes a lot of toughness from the coaching staff, the players, the athletic training staff, our strength coach, the grounds crew, the operations crew, the media. It's a grind on everybody. But I'll have juice tomorrow, because these opportunities don't come around very often, and our guys are going to have juice. So that's the main thing. We need to be ready to go, and it'll be a battle and probably a high-scoring game, because both teams are thin on the mound.
We'll take 2 more for Coach.
17 days ago, Colby Wallace had never pitched in a college baseball game. What does this say about his maturity to come in and do this as a freshman and be in as many high-lever situations as he's been in?
Seawall is also a mature freshman. I mentioned this to a lot of people, but he's a throwback. He could have played back when I played for Coach LeClaire. From the standpoint, he just shows up and goes to work every day, doesn't talk a whole lot. Yes, sir. You tell him to work on something, got it. And he's super competitive. Is he got the best stuff on the mound? Nope. But normally he throws strikes and he competes, and you got to beat him. And he's been a good addition to our bullpen with Jake Hunter not being available, Shenkman not being 100%, Root being hurt, all those things. So just proud of him.
One more for Coach.
With pitching, is it a situation you talk to guys in the morning, see who feels good, decent?
That's your favorite question.
Hey, it's what everybody asks me. So
I do not know who we're pitching tomorrow. And Coach Knight doesn't either. So we're going to huddle up and figure it out, and it's going to be a lot of guys throwing tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.